I've changed the way that I do things on here. I started out trying to be funny and engaging with content, but ultimately that wasn't who I am. I don't like to force anything, and I like to make impacts. I want to impact the lives of other people. So what does this mean for my content? I'm 26, and I'm at that weird age where people start having to do marathons, adopting dogs, and realizing that the 9-to-5 world is a depressing place. But I'm not fucking running, bro. Never that. I'm talking about killing my ego to make better content. Well, as I attempt to master the art of cinematography, I'm gonna give you more critical insights on some of the cool things in life, including some behind the scenes of people that I engage with. Think of the real world mixed with the surreal. Welcome to Omar's World. I'm not a narcissist. So where do we go from here?
Now, let's start with the inspiration, because to me, like, the inspiration is everything, and it's a part of your identity. And if you know your identity is like your brand. Your brand is everything, and it's what helps set you apart from other people and connects you to other people that are like-minded. So, looking into my own identity, I like a lot of different people and different methods. So I think I first got into cinematography for looking at films say like Wes Anderson, but I didn't truly get into cinematography until I saw Gox. Now, like, Gox is like a true artist that's like creativity has like no limits. The shots that he creates, the fact that he goes in with every project and he has an idea, but he doesn't always stick to that same idea and things change. It's so unique. You see ultimately other creators that he inspires. Like, it's truly great work. Outside of cinematography, there's a lot of music artists that ultimately inspire me. I think of like the Joey Badasses, like the J. Cole's. Most recently, I've been looking at a lot of Doechie's work. I think Doechie's done a lot of good stuff in 2024. I'm looking forward to 2025's. Like, listening to these artists honestly gives me a peace of mind. It sets me in the mood to go create and ultimately provides me more ideas, especially in that ideation process where things can get a little complex. I wouldn't mind projects to resemble some of those stories that my inspirations had, but it felt like in my creation process, like something was missing, you know? I needed to feel like myself, and ultimately it wasn't. Now, I found out that like most of my ideas come from discussions. I talk a lot about political economy, media theory, Marxism, critical inquiry, specifically towards media and cinematography, and these discussions provide me more context and also provide me more ideas, especially when I'm trying to create something. I became fixated with some of these subjects, and the more conversations I had, honestly, the more ideas that came to mind, because I was learning from other people that had different perspectives, something that I was lacking because I was so fixated on my own perspective. It kind of brings the question, what do I create? See, now this process can get kind of ugly. I'm not really good with my shot list, and it's still something I'm trying to improve on. I usually don't have a formal or organized shot list, and I usually just keep notes of the types of shots, and I just write everything down. If you're working with people, or you're working on a project with multiple shooters, do not do this, because you're going to confuse the other people, and it is always best to stay organized and communicate with your team members.
Now, editing is my favorite part of the process, but I don't want to be interrupted. So, like, get out of here, go on YouTube or something and go learn it yourself. I don't want to teach you that.
Sometimes you found out if you cooked or if whatever you made was trash. Sometimes this idea you have doesn't even come out the way that you imagined it. Shit happens. Personally, I like to use a lot of seasonings. Sometimes just a little bit of aromas and natural flavoring. It depends on what I'm making.
So now we're at that point in the video where if you're still watching this, either you liked the video or you truly care about changing your ego. Just kill that shit. Because it's holding you back from becoming the best version of yourself. And I want you to become the best version of yourself. And I'm sure you do too. So if you like this, just like, subscribe, and continue. Because we're gonna have more videos to go out through the next year. So let's do it together. Let's become the best versions of ourselves, one little bit at a time.